Hello, welcome. I'm going to show you how I wash wigs today. So, first thing you want to do is make sure you get any bobby pins, hair clips, wig nets, accessories, any of that out of the way. This is a Jinx wig. I'm just going to unbraid half of her and wash her in sections because I don't want to deal with another rat's nest that she could end up being if I wash her free-flowing all in one. It's not fun when that happens. What you want to do is you want to take a comb and just lightly brush like the net where the most hair rests against your neck, because there's always going to be a little bit more tangles there. You don't have to get all of them out, just a good chunk of them will definitely help the process of brushing them out after they're all dried. You don't want to do this wet because it will definitely cause you to lose more hair, because the fibers will be a little more pliable and weak, and they will also cause a lot more damage, aka pulling out the hair so that it snaps back and has that frizzy, elastic texture to it, rather than the nice smooth wig that you want. See? You might lose some hair in this process, don't worry. It won't be much, especially with long wigs. Long wigs always make it seem like you're losing all of the hair. You're not, it's just long. So do not panic if that seems to be the case. Just very gently, do start at the bottom and work your way up. Then you can see it's a lot more smooth and not as tangled in the neck there. Do highly recommend after the con is over, like a day or two later, just brush them out. Just brush them out. You don't need to wash your wigs all the time, unless you got a lot of makeup in them. If you were doing like an underwater shoot or a desert shoot, you have like debris in there, that like sand or like leaves, twigs, pond water, pool water, chlorine, alcohol, drinks that exploded on you. The more you wash it, the more the fibers will break down, and that's how your wig will end up losing a lot more hair and the fibers getting a little more snarled and gross. For helmet wigs and wigs that cannot be actually washed, you could use a little bit of 99% alcohol or 70% alcohol just to kind of clean and decrust the inside of your wig. I would pay more attention to areas like in here, just to get rid of any like sweat buildup from the back of your neck, and more like along here, whereas the forehead bits, where you would in fact get makeup and sweat a little bit more as well. You don't really typically have to worry about like the inside, but it's always nice to just spray it once or twice and then let it kind of dry. Welcome to my red tub. Isn't it glorious? Okay, so you don't want to use hot water. You want to use cold. Just cold. You don't have to fill up the tub full. You can use like a basin or a sink for smaller wigs, but because I'm doing 3 wigs, I want to do it all in one. You only want enough water so that the wigs will be able to move freely. You don't actually want too much water, or else they'll snaggle and tangle, especially when you have more than one in a wig. So all you want to do is just get a little bit of shampoo. Not much. I usually just do like a few pumps. Just get it in. And then swish it around. You can also add some fabric softener to this as well. Actually, I'm going to do that. If I have any more, I do not. So I ran out of fabric softener, so that's not an option. It's just going to be shampoo. Classic old shampoo. while that is still running, I'm going to just kind of pop in some of my wigs. I'm still detangling my Jinx wig, so that one's gonna wait. But 2 wigs are in, and you don't want to be too rough with them. Let's go for it. You don't want to be too rough with them. You don't want to like scrub them. You just kind of want to shake them around. Like dig your fingers into it a little bit. And then just kind of massage it rather than like scrub it up dub like you're washing dishes. Really get in the hairlines. Because you don't want to tangle your wig hair. You just want to clean it. So that is boo done. Get you all in there. You also don't want to leave this for too terribly long because once again, breaks down fibers, and you just don't need to. In case anyone was curious, this wig is almost as tall as I am. It is right here and just reaching the floor. I love being short. Okay, but anyway, she's mostly untangled. I'm gonna wash this side and the bangs, and then we're gonna get to the other side because yay. So these ones have been sitting for a bit, so they're all good to rinse out. So you just wanna, oh god, they're heavy. Okay. You just wanna squeeze out as much water as you possibly can. I hope you guys can hear me okay. Yeah, you just want to squeeze out as much water as you can. Do not wring it. Do not like twist and hope that it'll all come out. Because then you will get more knots. And you will end up crying when you're trying to detangle. But you've washed your wig. Hi, Makima. Nice to see you again. So, once again, just rinsing her out. You could also rinse her out before you do that. I don't know why I don't. So I just rinse her out. Get her nice and clean. So you're gonna want to get a towel ready. You could do it while you're getting the bath ready. But take your dripping wet clean wig and throw it on. Then you're gonna take one side, and take the other, get it all nice into a burrito, and you're gonna press it down. Gonna get as much water as possible. Because it is all in one layer, you can fold it as well, because it's not gonna be moving too much. Because wigs don't, wig colors do not transfer, you can do as many wigs as you possibly want in one round. Doesn't have to be the same color like laundry. It's literally free game. That being said, unless you have fresh dye in the wig, then you don't want to do that. Why? Because it could still run. So, wig burrito.